Hello, viewers. This is the first installment of a promotional video about special projects facilities management. I am Shane Mayers, the owner and founder of the business. I have been, I'm based on Long Island, and I have been providing facilities management type service for about 30 years in an indirect way and have been doing it professionally for I am now in my 5th year. What does a facilities manager do? Um, I have pushed the envelope on what a facilities manager does. I'm doing it for a large cap entity. That's about as much as I can say about that. My focus is on early stage and SMBs operating in the greater New York region and in Southeast Florida. Um, I'm marketing to expand into Southeast Florida based from Fort Lauderdale as a pivot point for North and South Florida, and may also include a push into the Southeast for companies that need it. What SPFM does is it helps the COO or the on-site manager manage their space. That it means things like it could be anything dealing with space climate, landlord and tenant relations and communication, electrical, plumbing, IT. It in general ensures that the space is operating in an optimal, low-cost way to keep the daily operations running smooth and low cost. I'm a external consultant and vendor that meets with the local and the senior management as needed so that I can hear directly from management what their plans are for the space, operations, new projects coming, so I can ensure that the facilities management is running optimally to meet those objectives. SPFM becomes the business partner to the customer or the client. I have C-level access so that I can ensure that SPFM is doing the job that's needed and expected. Our core services are operations and maintenance, a portfolio, IMAX, asset management, handyman services, some construction and project management for space changes, workplace solutions such as corporate real estate, IT, cybersecurity, physical security, corporate finance issues, paralegal perspective, and then leadership. In my view, the modern interpretation of the facilities manager should position the portfolio of occupied properties as a strategic resource to support the enterprise objectives. So in the past, facilities managers were just people who made sure that the space was running, air conditioning's running, electrical, plumbing, that sort of thing. I have seen an opportunity where I could push the envelope on that and I could innovate on what the FM does. And I've done it now in the 5th year for pay, and the result has exceeded my own expectations and the people I serve. Ask yourself certain questions about if your company even would need a facilities manager. Do you need, ask yourself if your existing space facilitates staff productivity. Does your phone system support it? Do you have cell service in the space? Is your internet services working? Do you have enterprise architecture to support scalable productivity? Is print management working? Secure email, does the email work? Cybersecurity. if you have, if you're running an executive suite, um, uh, an FM could be a very valuable person or vendor to have because it can ensure that the revenue that's generated from each location is as much as it can be because each facility is operating optimally. We're dealing with vendor review. We want to ensure that your vendors are doing their job and that you have an advocate to ensure that. Is your space working efficiently, reliably, sustainably? Are your operating costs frugal and within your budget? If all of these or some of these questions are a yes, more than a few of them, then your business makes a good candidate to hire or at least start talking to a facilities management vendor like SPFM, and then we can find out what the scope of the service is and for how long. Thanks very much for listening. If you're interested in this service, please connect with me at LinkedIn. Um, Find me at SP Holdings and send me a one paragraph explanation of what you think that you need. I reply within an hour. I'm sorry, within a day. And then we'll have a virtual message conversation to determine if SPFM can help you. And if we can, then we'll go to a screen share Teams call, talk this out. And if I agree that SPFM is an excellent candidate to help your operation get where it wants to go, then we'll schedule an in-person meeting and we'll tour the facility. Thanks very much for listening. I hope to hear from you soon.